What's up, you guys? Welcome back to episode 2 of Messy Bestie. Yes, I am the host of Messy Bestie, Des. Just Des, child, just Des. Welcome back. So as you can see from the thumbnail, this episode of Messy Bestie is about Mel versus Destiny and Miss Betty, child. For the last couple of days, y'all already know. First it was Mel versus Miss Wanda. Now it's Mel versus Destiny. It's about to be Mel versus the whole cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Not like it hasn't already been Mel against the whole cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville anyway. But it is what it is. I want to start by saying this video is going to contain Mel's 2 TikTok lives, and then Destiny chimes in, Miss Betty chimes in, and Stormy chimes in, and it's all at the end of the video. So if you want to see those, they're all at the end of the video. The first 2, well, it's only two lives. The first one had gotten cut off, so I apologize. She had discussed the issues with LeBaric and Destiny, and how Destiny tried to make it seem like she was dating LeBaric when technically she was actually at his restaurant picking up food, and she had her kids. She kind of explained all of that in a live, but it got cut off. I was having issues with my phone. It got cut off. I apologize in advance. I got what I could get. So there was a few things that she discussed. She discussed after the reunion, after the issue at, when they had to fight in the parking lot, or the argument in the parking lot, the altercation in the parking lot. She seen Miss Wanda plenty of times after that, and Miss Wanda wasn't on nothing. She said she wasn't on nothing. She wasn't acting weird. She wasn't acting crazy. She said clearly she was just doing that for the internet and for the show. So she just wanted to clear that up. She cleared up a few things, child. She wanted to clear up a few things. She wanted to clear up the fact that Ms. Wanda was contacting the producers a while ago because she was still trying to get on the show. She wanted to clear up Destiny and the car situation, the rental car situation, because Destiny has been doing, I don't know if y'all know or not, but Destiny has been doing a lot of interviews with content creators, and on a couple of interviews she kind of alluded to the fact that Mel kind of used her to rent a car because she didn't have no money. This was an open-ended, because Destiny, if y'all don't know anything about Destiny, y'all should know that she kind of like says stuff and leaves it up to everybody's interpretation, and she always does that. She always has open-ended statements. She makes open-ended statements where you have to interpret the rest, but then your mind could go either which way. Instead of clearing stuff up and being factual about stuff, that's what she does. With this statement, she did the same thing, trying to make it seem like Mel didn't have enough money to rent her a car, like to do a rental car, and Mel kind of cleared that up with the receipts showing that she paid her that money in advance. She sent her the $2,000 in advance before she even, because she had an issue. Mel had been renting cars for a while. She kept the cars longer than she initially rented them for, so they put her on a do not rent list. Not saying that she didn't have, like, she had bad credit. She talked about that too, as well as cleaning up her credit and all that stuff, because it was after the bankruptcy, whereas Martell filed for bankruptcy initially, and she had to go behind him so she wouldn't get stuck with all the debt. She cleared up all of that stuff. And so she was in the process of repairing her credit, as well as on the do not rent list. So she needed somebody else to rent the rental car for her, and Destiny was it. She sent her the money. She explained how Destiny's license got her license was suspended, all kind of stuff. The fact that she even sent her money, like $2,500 to pay for her lawyer for her divorce and stuff like that. She cleared, she was saying that, these elders nowadays is not passing down wisdom, which I agree. She, she said they look like hell, HE double hockey sticks, child. They look like HE double hockey sticks. Tisha tried to get in the comments and slick this, she always trying to do some undercover stuff because she can't stand up and be her own woman. Her internet was acting up on the second video, so if it pauses a little, just give it a minute of time, it'll catch up. I should have just cut it out, but I wasn't thinking until now. She cleared up, like I said, she cleared up the Barrick incident. She cleared up, Stormy entered the conversation, and she left a little piece talking about she over there, she unbothered, but I'm like, y'all all paying attention. And for Tisha to be sneak dissing somebody, she came out and called your mother a whole B and said she's gonna have to see her. And you sneak dissing on a lot. No, you say something. Say something. I need you to come to the plate and say something. They trying to get online. Miss Betty and all of them trying to get online and make it seem like Mel is unhinged. And I'm like, no, she's not unhinged, honey. She just has had enough of all the years and years and years of y'all always getting online, talking to her, talking about her kids, talking about her family, all of that stuff. And she's taking a high road and letting it slide. And now she's not letting it slide. She said in 2024 many a times that she's not letting it slide. And y'all just, oh, she's unhinged, she's unhinged. No, y'all have been unhinged. And she's just responding. That's all. That's all. She cleared that up. You know, she just cleared that all up for all of them. And y'all gonna see the video. She's gonna talk about it. She's talking about how the fact that how Stormy got on the show, because clearly Miss Betty is running with this narrative that Mel didn't want Stormy on the show, that Mel is this and Mel is that, and how Mel needs Stormy, and she tried to, you know, she cleared all up like she don't need Stormy for this. She got Stormy on the show. You know, Stormy knows how it went. She got all the text messages to prove it. She done pulled out her red phone, and so she pretty much summed up to say, if Stormy is allowing her mother to go on like this, knowing that, you know, knowing this full story and not explaining to her this full story, or explaining to her the full story, that she got a problem with both of them, not just Miss Betty. She said if Miss Betty is going on about her business and saying all of this stuff, and she don't really know the true story because Stormy never told her the true story, then her issue is with Miss Betty. If she know the full story and she's still out there putting out this narrative, then her issue is with both of them, child. She cleared it right on up. She, you know, she said it. So, I mean, it is what it is. So she, in these two videos, she cleared up all of the stuff. Miss Betty had her comment talking about she's unhinged. Destiny talking about thank you for agreeing to the fact that she did help her, blah, 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 blah. But Destiny, you missing the whole point, talking about hashtag gaslighting. Girl, you're the gaslighter of the century. But it is what it is. Talking about see you at work. You wouldn't have a job at work to see her if Sonny didn't, and Sonny and Moses, if Sonny and Moses didn't get together, girl. So don't gloat, because next season you might be gone. So let's not do that. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to take up no more of y'all time. Let's get into the videos. Here you go.
And what I was sharing was to Wanda, the fact of the matter is pertaining Wanda, and I'm not going to talk on her too much longer, if I can be honest, because the rest of it will be handled the way it needs to be handled. Now that I know how important it is for Wanda to get on the show, and she has used, or thought she would get that and use me to do it, I'm going to give her a little more energy and then I'm going to let it go. I'm going to handle the rest of it legally. I'm going to let it go. Like I said, every lie dispute, don't pay me, period, right? Because prove it. You got to prove it in the court. Hey, alright, so bet. So, I thought about this. I was like, you know what? I saw Wanda, because I'm like, where all this venom coming from? I saw her at the party in the pasture. There was no beef. None at all. I saw her at her grandbaby's hair lunch product thing. I was invited personally. That was not a payday check for me. I wasn't on schedule to be there. I went because I'm one to say all the time, I love to support kids. Like, that's what's up. I think that's our future. I have 4 of my own, my babies. Like, and any kids who've been around me that I've loved on, been at my house, I've loved on my kids, have been friends with them, I'm going to support. Forget the adult beef that's going on. I'm going to support kids. Okay? Right. So I went, saw her there. No beef there either. Real talk. Nothing. Wasn't no run up on me, talking sideways to me. It wasn't no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just wasn't. And then I've seen her at the Black Expo. I share that. Apologizing. Nothing bad. Nothing out the way. No. So I'm like, this ain't making sense. And then I realized what was really up when the other day I was headed to work, to a set. And the showrunner, I'm gonna say his name, Marcus, everybody knows, was like, hey, I saw that live you did. Some people said it to me, man, you good? You don't usually act like that. Like, what, you alright? You good? And I was like, yeah, I'm great. And he was like, well, I was just checking on you. Real talk, you know, and that's what a showrunner should do. They should care enough about you to want to check on you. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, yeah, I just know that ain't how you usually move. And I was like, dang, was you triggered? Like, you know, what was it? Whatever. And I was like, no, I said, just still running her mouth, and really it's unwarranted, and I ain't checking for it in 2024, right? And so then he was like, oh, okay, yeah, and you know, he just casually said, yeah, I know she had called me the other day, but I ain't answered. So when I hear that, I'm like, oh, bet. This lady want to check. She want to check, and I done heard other people say that they were were told, if you want camera time, go after Melody. You know what I'm saying? I've heard that, okay? So I'm like, oh, making sense. Because why is you calling him? Why is you calling him? She is Wanda. Why you calling him? I saw somebody say, who she talking about? I'm talking about Wanda. So, why y'all? But he didn't answer. So I'm like, bet, that's what's up. Now I was like, so this is what this is really about, right? So that's why I'm like, okay, you know what? Bet. I ain't letting up yet because I want to, but it ain't gonna be forever because I see what it is that you want to do. And I'm gonna tell y'all, like I said earlier, I'm not filming y'all. Ain't gotta worry, I'm not filming no scenes with her. It's no camera time for me with her. It ain't none of that. Not gonna happen. Point blank. Period. Not doing it. Especially not for somebody who was weak enough to try to run behind me from the back. Run behind me from the back. Y'all remember that? Like I got pushed out the way because I couldn't see her coming. And so, then I done seen you a few times since then, and you ain't acting no kind of way. I mean, you ain't ran up on me. You ain't cussed me out. You ain't did none of that. You doing stuff for the internet. You're doing stuff for the internet. Period. So, and trying to get on this show. So, got you. Because I think we already filmed a few scenes and didn't make it. But anyway, that's beside the point. So, that's one thing. Let's talk about it. Another narrative that I've sat back and kind of been quiet about, not even really addressed or responded to until today, is about my other cast member, Destiny, and this car rental situation, okay? And I kind of was like hoping that it would just go away, you know, just move along, like let it go. But we're in 2024, and it still ain't been let go of yet. So, first thing I'm gonna go over is, we're talking about something from 2021. Somebody said everyone is looking for a storyline, what it's giving. I know it, I just feel like there's gotta be more to talk about. There's gotta be more to talk about. There's gotta be more to discuss. But what I don't like, well, I'm not gonna go there. First, let me say this. Anyone who has ever in any shape, form, or fashion looked out for me, been there for me, had my back, I'm appreciative, first of all. Because that's how I am with people. Like, anybody who's been in my inner circle in my life know I will give my all. You need me to pull up real quick, I'm pulling up. You need me to, here you go. What's your cash app? What's your pay? I'm that person. Can't nobody sit here and truthfully say that I'm not that person, because it is how I am. So I'm very thankful, you know what I'm saying, for the people who have, in any shape, form, or fashion, helped me in any way. What I'm not appreciative of is it being made to seem a way that it wasn't, okay? So like, when I sat on the reunion stage in 2021, and Destiny, because I'm gonna call names, I'm not playing with people, because the fact of the matter is people don't like to call names. Let me give you something legally. If an inference can be made in terms of who you talking about, your butt still getting sued. So don't, y'all, all it's needed is an inference. If one person can infer who they were talking about, that's it. So that's some legal stuff for y'all. Okay, so anyways, all that little sad name stuff and stuff doesn't matter in the court of law. So anyway, though, let me get back to it. Then at the reunion stage in 2021, slick sideways shade was like, yeah, with your vintage Range Rover. Well, first of all, my Range Rover is paid for. Let's be clear. But it was stated in a way to try to make me as a newly divorced woman feel some kind of way. Like, you know how you like throw shade and you like trying to make somebody feel like with your vintage Range Rover. Bitch, I drive a Range Rover and it ain't leased. It's paid for. What you talking about? But it was said in a way to take a dig at me. So let me tell you guys, let me give you some history. So once I left my ex, I left in April 2020. That November, a few days before my birthday, he filed for bankruptcy. I didn't want to file for bankruptcy. I have plenty of texts to show this. I didn't want to do it. However, I can't make nobody not do nothing. So when he filed, I had to file right after him, or everything would have been on me. So that's what I did, okay? Did I have money? Yes. Okay. But I had to file after he did, okay? So that was in 2020. Well, after that, if you know, after you file bankruptcy, it takes some time for you to repair your credit or whatever you may need to do. So I was in repair mode, so I already had my Range Rover. But then my Range Rover was trying to start acting up. So what I did end up doing was paying for me a new engine. But it took a while for different mechanics to realize it was a new engine needed that I paid for, by the way, okay? Cash, okay? But I ended up buying a new engine, which is why I drove it today to a scene. Like, I love my Range Rover, period. Like, what? So, I still have it, and I still drive it, okay? But, during that time before they finally figured out, oh, no, you need a whole new engine, it was times whenever my Range Rover was acting up. So, bet, right? So what I did in that time was I needed a rental car while they were doing all their diagnosing stuff, whatever. And if y'all know, my family does not live up here. Like, my mom does not live in Huntsville. Okay? Fact of the matter, she does not. My brother does not live here in Huntsville. And Destiny and I were friends at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it a buck. We were friends at that time. So, I asked her about renting a car for me. Okay? Had nothing to do with credit, but I will tell y'all what it did have something to do with, because it's funny, but I'm keeping it a buck. And I'm going to show y'all some receipts. Because I can take responsibility for me. If I rent a car, right, I feel like you got my card on file, you taking the money out anyway, I should be able to keep it. If I needed 2-3 extra days, so what? Like, that's how I feel.
I'm like, shoot, baby, I'm paying for it anyway. I mean, I got a few more things I need to do. So long story short, child, I guess I did it too many times, so they had put me on the do not rent. They had put me on the do not rent list. I'm off of it now. But they did. They did. It's all good. It is what it is. Child, they had put me on the do not rent list. I said, oh.
So I couldn't rent a car. It had nothing to do with not having no money. It had nothing to do with not having no credit. Neither one of those. Here we go. June 15th, 2021. Y'all ready? Hey, you still up? LOL, yes. Okay, so we talking about this car. Ask them about it. We pay $2,000 if 1K will be available. So I'm asking to pay some money on her card so she can rent a car for me. So I'm trying to see if I send her this $2,000, if they can go ahead and make $1,000 of it available now so that she can rent a car for me. Maybe I can grab the car today. Or if you have the extra 200 on there, that works, and we can just pay the 1,000. She says, yeah, I have 200 available. Okay, cool. Bet. June 15th, that was at 12:28. 2:28, transfer made. About to grab food and move this bed. I can go up there and pay before I move as long as the car is ready. So let's be clear. I sent money that she transferred to her card to be able to rent the car. There was never a situation where nobody paid for me no car, out their money, or that they were doing me a favor in terms of loaning me some money. No, and no. So then, I said, hey, this is June 15th at 4:36. Hey, boo, call me. Then she sent me this right here, this Enterprise. See, Enterprise right there? She sent me that thing, said we have to make sure to return the car to him. He did us a huge favor. My ID just expired like her driver's license. He let me get it anyway. I said, okay, but we're going to need it past Thursday till like 28. Transfer made. About to grab food and move this bed. I can go up there and pay before I move as long as the car is ready. So let's be clear. I sent money that she transferred to her card to be able to rent the car. There was never a situation where nobody paid for me no car, out their money, or that they were doing me a favor in terms of loaning me some money. No, and no. So then, I said, hey, this is June 15th at 4:36. Hey, boo, call me. Then she sent me this right here, this Enterprise. See, Enterprise right there? She sent me that thing, said we have to make sure to return the car to him. He did us a huge favor. My ID just expired like her driver's license. He let me get it anyway. I said, okay, but we're going to need it past Thursday till like Sunday, remember? But we were going to let more post. Again, she needed more money to post to her card to be able to rent the car. I said, but we will just stay in contact with him. She says he knows we'll be extending it. He's cool. I rented for someone else before. I'm going to park it at the store. You can meet me when you're ready to get the keys. I'm headed home now. Got a Zoom meeting. Okay? Then, June 16th, 2021. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about this. I said, thank you. She said, no problem, boo. I sent her some kissy faces. Again, we were friends. So let me say again, I'm going to say what I said one more time. What I said was, okay, anyone who has been there for me, I'm appreciative. I love people. I love folks. And I love helping people myself. But what we're not going to do is make it seem as if I literally needed you to pay for something for me. And then I'm going to go over these Cash App dates because Cash App, I already wrote them down. Y'all went in my Cash App and wrote them down. Cash App, June 13th, I sent 300. June 15th, I sent 1100. This is for this car stuff. And we're finna get to this 500. June 18th, 500. So, this is now June 16th again. Thank you. No problem, boo. 2 kissy faces. June 17th. So, I'll need $967 to extend. I said, okay, so $467 more than the other 500? Question mark? She says, yes. I said, okay, that's why you got this 500 Cash App right here, June 18th. I went and wrote them down. 500, well, actually, Lauren went in there and wrote them down. $500 on my Cash App, June 18th to her. Again, I'm paying for stuff up front. Okay? I'm paying for stuff up front. Nobody's paying for a rental car for me. Nobody's loaning me money for a rental car. Okay? Just saying. I'm just saying, okay? And I just hate the narrative, but I mean, that the narrative is just being told to seem that way, but it's just not true. Now, this is June 21st. That was the 17th. Remember, I sent $500. I said 500 more. So, yep. So, I sent it on June 18th when she confirmed to me 500 more. Okay? Then, June 21st, I said, hey, My driver is dropping the truck off now at Enterprise, FYI. Wow, so I don't have money for a rental car, but I got a driver that I'm paying. Now, June 21st, I said, hey, my driver is dropping the truck off now at Enterprise, FYI. Thank you so very much. Again, I am appreciative for anybody who in any shape, form, or fashion has helped me in any way, okay? So then I said, make sure they're good, boo. Talking about Enterprise, make sure they're good. She says, nope, hold on, that's, okay, there we go. You're welcome, June 21st at 6 p.m. You're welcome, and okay, love. I just got my bearings back. I don't know what you're talking about. I should let me, my bearings back? Okay, let me know when you make it, and make sure you keep me posted so I know you're good. Now, where did I make it to? Because if I don't have money for a rental car, I would not be paying a driver to drive me anywhere, and I would not be going anywhere. So let's see, shall we? I say, when she says, keep me posted so I know you're good, let me know when you make it. I said, I'm here now, actually. She says, okay, enjoy yourself. Let me show y'all where yourself is enjoying. Where yourself is enjoying. Yourself is me, like me. Where I'm enjoying. All right, bet. Here we go. Oh, look. Right here. I might pull the video up for y'all in a minute. Let me see if I can go in here. Y'all see this? Y'all see it, right? Okay, enjoy yourself. I'm here now, actually. Okay, enjoy yourself. Here, I sent her the picture. She loved them. Now, this is the person who does not have funds to rent a doggone car. Okay, makes plenty of sense, right? Where I went to, guys, was Antigua. I had a driver drive me to the airport so I could catch a flight. And I went to Antigua. I was in Antigua. Yeah, Antigua was beautiful. So, I don't know any other way to make it clear and clear that up. Yeah. I was in Antigua. I don't even know if there's anything else say after.
So earlier, Mel was online and Destiny got on a little bit after her live and posted this. Thanks for confirming what I already said and that I helped you. Hashtag gas.
Okay, I'll be right back over there. So I already told y'all, 2024, listen. Say something that's wrong, I'm checking it right there. I'm coming right back. Mean it, point blank, you know. I'm not gonna be quiet no more. Kind of, no. No, someone said check your IG DM. I just got out my IG DM, honestly. So, listen. Let me say this right here. Betty, shut up. Betty, shut up. Straight like that. Betty, shut up. First of all, you have been coming for me and dogging me in these groups before I ever even met you. Before I even knew who the hell you were. You had an opinion about me. You had so much to say about me. I'm gonna need you to shut up. Don't you have nothing to say about nothing that you don't halfway know nothing about? I don't tell nobody to activate except on my products and my classes and what I'm selling. Okay? And unlike you, I'm not selling bullshit. So, whenever you come out here talking about some doggone, oh, if you hadn't listened to me, you wouldn't be in no public, because it's because people want to do this. There are people who have had bad experiences that feel how they feel that has nothing to do with me. So stop it. Stop it. What I'm still trying to understand is how all y'all older mamas out here have so much time to keep coming for the young people. Where are the elders with the wisdom? Where they at? Because it ain't y'all. Jesus, I need you to send some mofos down to be the elders for this generation. Because it ain't these people that keep coming up here playing on this internet and on this TV screen. It's just not. It's not. It ain't y'all. Y'all is not them. Y'all is not them. Y'all don't bring no peace. Y'all don't even try to bring folks together when they ain't getting along. Y'all don't do none of that. Y'all don't do nothing but keep up hell all damn day. You look like hell and you keep up hell. That's what y'all do. And it's ridiculous. Shut up. You've been talking about me, coming for me, dragging me. Before I even knew you, heard of you, met you, could have thought of who you were. Let's be clear. All in groups. Type and running your mouth. And then the funny thing is, what really gets me is whenever I be in y'all's faces, because I just saw you too. Well, first, let's go back to when I first met you. You never acted as if you didn't like me. You never said, hey, I really don't like you, but hey. You never did that. You never kept it real like that. You always spoke. You were friendly. You were kind when I was around you. Let's be clear about it. Okay? I think the first kind of somewhat turn up you tried to do, you was doing more stuff on the internet than anything, but in person was at the reunion with security and everybody producers in between. Wasn't that going down there anyway? So, and then when I saw you at the Passion Party, you was even calmed in, apologetic then. And I would love for production to drop that footage. Like, I be hating with stuff. They could drop that, okay? The fact of the matter is, that's what you do. You smile, somebody said it, smile in your face and then dogging me out behind my back. I didn't know you. And if I didn't like you the way that you, because it gotta be the way you talked about me before you even met me, there's something deep right there. But when you met me, you ain't do all that. I would have been like, hey, I don't like you. Get up out of here. Get out my daughter's house. Bye now. Go on now. No, ma'am. You were very pleasant. Always have been very pleasant, very nice. So stop playing with me. Let me tell you something else. This little narrative you try to run about, oh, she was bringing her kids over to swimming in Stormy Pool, and she was this and this. Let me be clear with you, just in case you don't know the story. Let me make it clear for you. Let me make it clear. First of all, I can fly my kids anywhere I want to fly them to swim. Second of all, my brother has an in-ground pool if I really just want my kids to go swimming, okay? Maybe you should take some time, maybe to ask the plan and the things that were in place to help your daughter get on the show. Okay? Okay? Because no, ma'am, I didn't have to use nobody's house, even for my video. You know how many videos I've shot since then? Are you kidding me? You know how many videos people shoot all over this country? Like, that's easy. It was a plan. Maybe you're not privy to it. But stop playing with me. I've been letting you run and play on my top too. Nobody's playing on my top in 2024. Period. Nobody's playing on my top in 2024. Oh, lady, listen. It was all a part of the plan. So, all I'm saying is keep my name out your mouth. Okay? Keep my name out your mouth. Keep my name out your mouth. You do not possess the wisdom nor the intellect to be coming up here, coming for me, not now, another day, no more, and think that I'm not coming back for you or responding to you, because I am. Like ice for years before I met you. And I found out after the fact, because see, me, the kind of woman I am, had I had known you had been dogging me for years, I never would have moved away. Moved to make some shit happen. But I didn't know that till after the fact. Was it intentional? Maybe. Some little shicey shit? Maybe. But everything done in the dark always comes to the light, and baby girl, it came to the light. So, you too old too. You too old. Go find somebody else to play with. Go find somebody else to play with. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm telling you. I'm telling y'all. Ain't no way these the elders that the Bible speak on. It just ain't no way. It's just no way. It's no way. And all these ops, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post something on my story. All these ops licking up and all this. Because the fact doesn't matter. Like, and you said a comment, and I addressed it at one point, but you said a comment, and I don't know where we were, but you was like, she ain't ever want Simon to be on this show. Sweetie, I'm the reason she's on this show. And I can pull them receipts out too. As things continue to air and play out, I'll come back over here to this internet and pull them out. Quit playing with me. I'm not playing. It's 2024. I don't care. I'm not playing. I'm going to tell all y'all's facts and truths. I just am. Back to what I was saying. You did a whole walking around talking about some, she ain't never out star me on this show. She ain't never out star me on this show. The receipts coming. I got them. I'm the reason she's here. And let's be clear, not saying that she's not, doing her stuff like she need to do it and all that. No, but when it comes to this show, Love and Marriage, Huntsville, that's male. Again, maybe you don't know. Maybe you ain't privy to it. And if that's the case, if somebody just letting you put out false stuff and dragging me when you don't even know, they could have been checked in and told you, hey, actually, let me tell you how it went down. Then that's a problem for me too. Real talk. So, I'm letting y'all know when I say this year right here, baby, I'm telling it all. I ain't, nope. Telling it all, baby. Telling it all. So, yeah. Your daughter wasn't casted on this show. Okay? She was not. I brought her to the show. Quit playing with me. So I'm gonna tell you again, Betty, shut up. Until you got some real facts and know all of a story, shut your mouth. And find something better to do. Go plant a damn garden or something. Goddamn. Plant some tomatoes, some watermelons, goddamn, some something. Go do something that's more appropriate. Instead of coming and always having something to say about a woman who you really don't know. And you probably almost double my age, probably. Shit. Stop it. Now, telling it all. Hey, Lauren girl, don't be coming to me, Lauren. You better get off this live. Get off this live, Lauren. But no, it's just, I promise y'all, it's so much stuff that's just been out here, and I just ain't been saying nothing. Nothing at all. I ain't been saying nothing, but I know the facts, and the facts are you acting like I didn't get this girl on this show. Stop it. Stop it, because I got all the texts to prove that shit. Stop playing with me. Well, you can keep playing with me. It don't matter, because I'm showing the receipts whether you stop playing or not. Lauren, don't come fast me, girl. I'm telling it whether you keep playing or not. I'm dropping the receipts whether you keep playing or not. So since you still got my name in your mouth, okay. Carlos even said you got her on the show. Because I did. I mean, I have texts of her thanking me. Yep, you told me you were going to do it. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I have these messages. So why is your mama out here acting like she don't know what's up? That bothers me. She don't know what's up. So how you dragging somebody who, shit, like what? Who gave an opportunity? That's weird. Y'all always talking about what's weird. That's weird to me. And I'm telling you, I'm not playing 2024 at all. Up and stuck all 2024. Y'all know I'm going to be on TikTok tomorrow, around 2:30. Sure am. I'll be on there tomorrow, around 2:30. Dropping some more stuff. I'm dropping stuff every day until I'm tired. Until I'm tired. And here go my site, because I see some of y'all asking. Yes, the discount code food truck is still up there. Let me pin it.
Why wouldn't
you can still... And see, a lot of this stuff I haven't been saying, because like I'm a Southern girl. I'm born and raised in Alabama, right? So I've been trained to respect your elders. You know what I'm saying? I have been trained to respect your elders. So I have literally been quiet while these mamas been running it. Like, no mail, no mail, no mail. And ain't nobody, they ain't been straightened out. They still talking. They still talking. And I don't know if people feel like, oh, because Mel has been the single person on the show, so she by herself now, so let's get her. Baby, you must not know about me. I may look like I'm by myself. Baby, I ain't never by myself. You must not know about me. For real. If you thought like, oh, now she doesn't have, let's get her, let's attack. Like y'all like to say, that I say, which is activate. Y'all done activated on the wrong one. Especially when this shit's so easily provable. It's so easily provable. How could I have been hating on somebody and didn't want them on the show when I'm the one who brought them on the show? Make it make sense. I'm the one who vouched. Come on. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. And y'all know it's the truth. Or maybe, like I said, because maybe you don't know. Maybe you ain't privy to it. Maybe you ain't been told the truth. But my text messages are going to tell the truth, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, like today was, and I have way more. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah, anyway, just know I'm not playing with nobody this year. The more you say and do, the more I'm going to drop facts with receipts. Facts, okay?
So after the live, Mel got online and she posted this towards Stormy's mom. After Mel's live, Stormy mom posted this. Stormy posted this.